Hey y'all, Ashanae Justice coming with another pick a card reading. And this one is called Since You've Been Gone. Okay, this is a no contact reading. If this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe. Always comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe. Always comment. Thank you. Since you've been gone. This is a no contact reading, okay? So if you've been in contact with your person, this is not for you, okay? This is somebody you've been out of contact with for a little minute, a little while, okay? So choose from pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. If this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe, always comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe, always comment. Thank you. All right, pile number 1. So this is your reading for Since You've Been Gone. This is a no contact reading. So if you and your person is still in contact, this is not for you, okay? So this is pile number 1. We're going to get how your person feels about you currently during y'all's no separation. Then we're going to go to how you're feeling. And then we're going to end it off with messages from your person, okay? This could be a triggering reading, especially if y'all ended on bad terms. So just do what's best for your mental and emotional health, okay? As well as your physical, all right? So let's see, how is your person feeling about you, pile number 1? Okay, so this can be one of those type of situationships where it's like an in and out energy. 1 minute y'all are good, next minute it is bad, okay? When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it is bad, okay? This is not a type of relationship your person feels like y'all should continue on, because either y'all don't have the same direction path y'all are going in. You could be trying to go towards the house, the picket fence, the family, all of that, and they could be just trying to get through life, okay? They could be on survival mode. They can be on something different. Now, that doesn't mean that they didn't voice that they were on the type of same energy that you were on in order to get with you. It just means that their ultimate goal is not in the same frequency as yours is, okay? They feel like it's just too much to deal with mentally. It's just way too much. It's like y'all are arguing late at night, maybe even in the daytime. 1 minute, like I said, when it's good, it's good. Y'all are good. Y'all are able to communicate well. Y'all are able to have a good time and laugh. But when it is bad, those same communication skills come out, but it's kind of in the reverse. More blame, more of struggling to understand the other person, more of just being nasty and mean with your words, okay? Everybody is ultimately, when it comes to this Nine of Swords in this argument, is looking out for their best interest, not the other person. You may pull back a little bit when it comes to their feelings and how they feel about it, but ultimately it's like you can be very cutthroat. It's not you, they're cutthroat, okay? It's just a stuck energy. Y'all are just stuck. Like, this is the same thing. It's a revolving cycle. It just always comes to this. Y'all are good, then it sounds bad. All right? It's never just, good. All right? So yeah, leaving people with hurt feelings. They feel like they hurt you. They feel like you hurt them, and they feel like both sides was intentionally done. Like, they intentionally tried to hurt you with their words or with their actions or lack thereof actions, as well as vice versa. Definitely a type of tit for tat type of energy going on here. All right, but like I said, this is a revolving cycle, and they're tired of doing it. And it's like when you come back, They either tell you everything's going to be good, everything's going to be great, we're going to do better, or you tell them that. But it still ends in the same thing. Y'all trying to fight to stay together. Y'all trying to fight to make this work. Y'all trying to fight to keep this going. And ultimately, it just revolves in the same pattern. All right? So now we're going to go to messages from your person. Okay, so let's see some messages from your person that your person would like to say to you. All right, we got, how much more do you want from me, okay? I can't be who you need me to be. Your freedom caused me pain. And then maybe in another lifetime. So they did feel it was fun while it lasted. All right. You're doing fine, Buttercup. This person cares about you. They do care about your feelings. They do care about your energy and what you're putting into life or out into life, into your life, whatever the case may be. But they feel like they can't be in your life. It's just not going to work. No matter how much y'all try, no matter how much y'all try to move forward, no matter how much y'all try to revisit, you have grown, they have grown, y'all come together and put your grownness together, it still ends the same because y'all are ultimately not meant to be together. This is how this person feels. This is how this person feels about you, the situation, as well as, you know, just messages from them confirming it, all right? So if this reading resonates, like, share, subscribe, always comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe, always comment. Thank you. All right, pal number 2, this is your reading for Since You've Been Gone, okay? This is a no contact reading. If you have been in contact with your person or y'all are on and off, this reading is not for you, okay? This is somebody that you have not talked to but would like to be back in, you know, contact with. All right, this is no contact, all right? Reading. Let's see how your person feels about you or the situation. This situation no longer brings them fulfillment, but it does bring them some type of passion to make them want to fight, argue, or just be in, even with the no contact, it's still them fighting. All right, so it's a form of punishment, the silent treatment. So even with them being gone, it still makes them feel like they are over you in a sense, as well as this could be them feeling like this is you over them, withholding your communication. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry about that, y'all. Okay, so this person feels like they not only have to fight you verbally, physically at times, but also emotionally. You really get into their emotions. You really know how to get into their head, into their feelings. And they don't like that, okay? So, and like I said, this can be them doing it to you or you doing it to them. And it's like when you come back or they come back, it's not even anything being promised that is new. It's just more of just adding on to what is already going on. So somebody may go back for closure and they never truly get it because maybe y'all started back up, whether it's the arguments, the you know, lustful energy, and you know what I mean, or just maybe one of y'all need the other at the time, so the other person becomes what they need for that time. But then once the time is over, it's back to the games, back to the arguments, back to the fights. All right, back to being emotionally drained and suffocate. Ultimately, regardless of what illusion falls on top of this is something that you want, or they want, or both of you genuinely want. Y'all do care about each other a lot. There is care there. I wouldn't necessarily say love, but I will say there is care there, a lot of care there. But with all these fives on the board, I mean, you got the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Five of Cups. Like, the only thing y'all don't have is the Pentacles, which make me feel like y'all just won't leave each other alone. It's like, y'all are fighting each other in every which way, but y'all just won't leave each other alone. You know, this is definitely an on and off thing, an in and out thing. And y'all go so long without talking to each other. That is crazy. And then y'all just find y'all way back to each other. All right, let's get some messages from your person. All right, we got your freedom. Your freedom caused me pain. Got maybe in another lifetime. We got malicious, but on the other side is also my boo. So you know they care about you. You know they really do want to be with you, but it always leads to chaos. It always leads to somebody needs to show the other one how they feel or what they're feeling, or just needing to teach somebody a lesson. And it's like, damn, are we together, or you my teacher? Like, how many lessons you want me to learn? Like, you know. All right, we got the looks can be great, the personality can be great, and they will still treat you how they feel. So this person feels like you just treat them like they are just below anything. And this can be, now this is messages from your person, so maybe they can be in a victimizing energy where they feel like all this is being done to them, but truthfully it's them doing it to you. Like, some people have this warped sense of perception where they could be the one causing all the chaos, but they done talk themselves into believing that they the ones who are the victim of the chaos. Maybe you retaliated or whatever the case may be. They don't come from the energy of knowing they started it. They come from the energy of where you started to get them back and do revenge to make themselves feel like a victim. It's like, let's ignore everything that I did before that, but let's start where she started to fight back, okay? And let's take back out of there. Let's start where she started to fight, okay? That's what they do, or that's what they feel like you do. They feel like beauty is on the outside, but needs work within. So they feel like you need to work on your inner emotions, how you communicate with people, what you are feeling, and how you were feeling. And instead of coming when you have lustful desires to them, maybe come at them when you have just passion and sympathy and kindness towards them. And maybe it can go differently. Now, like I said, this person can be in a victimizing mentality. This could be all that, but they need to realize, you know, this could be all what they need to start to do for themselves within building themselves up. But unless they're reading this or hearing this, they probably don't even know that they're the problem, because they make sure that you are known within themselves. You're the problem, not them. All right, so that is your reading. If it resonates, like, share, subscribe. Always comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe. Always comment. Thank you. All right, pile number 3. So this is your reading for Since You've Been Gone. This is a no contact reading. This is not a reading for somebody that you just talked to a week ago, 2 days ago. This is somebody that you have not been in contact with for a while, okay? But you still care about them. They still, well, we don't know if they still care about you. We're just going to dive into that, okay? So we're going to start with how they feel about the situation, how they feel about you. Then we're going to break out into messages from your person, okay? And then we're going to end the reading. All right, so how does your person feel about you? All right, your person feels like you're working on your stability and what you got going on. Maybe your family, if you have children, if you have a spouse, significant other, this person is seeing you are focused on that versus the situation. They see you empowering yourself, growing within the woman or that you are trying to be or currently is, all right? So that's what they see. The issue is they also see the toxicity within you. So it's like one side you got the angel on your shoulder, and on the other side you got the devil on your shoulder. This person represents the devil, and your situation that you're trying to upgrade, uphold, or whatever is the angel, okay? In between is what you are missing, all right? So they're seeing that the only reason why you tiptoe towards the devil is because you feel like you're missing something in your life. You feel like this person feeds some type of addiction towards you. Maybe they compliment you. Maybe they play a cat and mouse game with you, or maybe they chase you, or they do something that draws you back into them regardless of what you got going on your other side, all right? So it's like, even if you're on this side where it's healthy, your tree is growing, you're blossoming, the sun is blooming, or the moon is shining, it's still something missing within that dynamic that draws you back over to the devil's side. And when you're on the devil's side, of course, all of this will be missing, and that's why you go back over there. So it's like a tiptoe type of thing. You don't truly know which side you want to be on, because one side feeds your ego, the other side feeds your soul, your whole being. And although you know that you should be feeding your soul, your whole being, that ego can be strong. And this person who plays into that ego is very strong as well, okay? This person could be somebody that you used to talk to late nights and really hold deep, meaningful conversations, or just somebody that just played into the hand that you have dealt. So it's like, even if you get with somebody else, this person still comes around. They don't mind playing second. They don't mind just being in your life every now and again. They don't mind any of that. Okay? This person mirrors what it is that you are missing, will feel like you're missing. So maybe you used to play these games in your early 20s, or late teens, and they feed that part of you that you feel like is missing, all right? Whereas this part of you is still trying to hold on and be strong and keep it intact. They don't want the devil to come and mess up what you got going on. So the angel fights back. God fights back within you. All right? Ultimately, your back is turned towards them. And this is what you're aiming for, this side. But you're not fully letting this side go. You're not. This person could be watching you, and you could know this person's watching. They have some type of access. Maybe it's social media. Maybe it's something that they have access to, that they're watching you, and they're just cool. It's not even that they're waiting, because they're still doing them. But if you so to come along, they'll play your game with you. They don't mind fighting. They don't mind playing. They don't mind jumping into the position that you need. Right now, they're just on a rest, on a hold, on a hiatus. And they're just waiting for you to get ready. All right? But ultimately, they're not truly trying to be with you. This person is not truly trying to. This is all based off of lies. This whole situation is just illusions, lies, perceptions. This person is not going to give you this. They're not. This person is cool in being in this energy. This person is cool being in this energy. They get to do them and then come back whenever it is that they want to come back, to make this connection happen, to do what it is that, you need of them. But like I said, ultimately, this person is not trying to do this. So if you're thinking that you can turn this type of energy into the house, picket fence, the family, the love, the dynamic, you can't. That's why they're on two different sides. All right, and you're gonna have to choose. Sorry about that. But yeah, this person cannot be your end all be all, because that's not the position that they're trying to play. That's not even their position. This can be a non-committal type of person. A non-committal type of person, but they love your energy. They love what it is that you bring to the table. The issue is they don't want to build on that table. They don't want to stay at that table. They just mostly want to do what y'all been doing. It's cat and mouse game. They love a chase. They love a chase. They love when you get in a disarray mentally and you start to have this chaotic energy. They love it. They love it. They love it because ultimately, when you think about it, you want this energy. If they wanted to give it to you, they could have been gave it to you. They don't want to. They don't want to. They want to continue doing them, and that's it. All right, so let's go to their messages to you. All right. Look at you, growing and loving yourself more. I'm happy for you. Okay? All I can think of saying is I still love you. All right? It was fun while it lasted. Hold on, y'all. All right, I dropped like a whole bunch of cards, okay? We got I really miss you. We got twin flame. I started it. It wasn't as fun as I thought it would be. My fuck up, okay? You are my sunshine. You make me happy, but I'm not ready to stay. And then we hooked up when we shouldn't have. Don't be mad for how long it lasted. Be grateful that you experienced me. This is a fuck boy. All right, so, oh look, and they're always angry. That's another clue on trying to figure out. You're either always angry with them or they are always angry. You just always see them with a mad face, upset about the world that they are creating for themselves. All right, so that is your reading. If it resonates, like, share, subscribe. Always comment. If it doesn't still, like, share, subscribe. Always comment. Thank you.